Hey my little raggities, what is up? How are we doing? How are we feeling? If you are new here, I am Rayna Swan, and today I got me a little mimosa, y'all. Your girl is lit. We're definitely damn near in April, and y'all probably are looking at the title like, what the fuck? I am behind on some book tags. Shalita Renee tagged me in the beginning of the year book tag. I ain't gonna lie, Shalita girl, you a little late too, because that was 10 days ago when you posted that video. But thanks for the tag, boo. Thanks for the tag. I feel like if you tag me in a video that's like a book tag type of video, I feel obligated to do the tag with you. You know, can't leave my homies left out. No child left behind. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay, I have the questions here, Shalita girl, and I'm gonna answer them to the best of my ability. Let's get into this video. So the first question is, how many books do you plan to read this year in 2025? At this point, I don't give a damn. I started off saying I was gonna be a little funny and just read 25 or just, you know, tell Goodreads that I'm only reading 25. But as the months started progressing, I was like, that's silly. And because why are we doing that when your whole Fable account says 150 books? The original goal was 150 books, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, why? Are we here for the vibes or are we here for the numbers? What are we doing? So at this point, I'm just reading. Fable says 150. Goodreads says 100. I'm saying we gonna see. What is a book you are likely to reread this year? Here's the thing. I've only reread Fly Girl and The Coldest Winter Ever. I don't reread books, but I'm not gonna lie. I have been thinking about it lately, and I kind of want to read Ace of Spades again, just to see if I still get that same feeling that I got a couple of years ago when I first picked this bad boy up. Now, the only thing that I will do differently this time is I'll probably do the audio this time around just to see how it sounds. The book been out for years, and I have no clue what that audio sounds like. Surprisingly, with me being an audiobook girly, I don't know. Look at all these tabs. I love this book. But this is gonna be like top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. This is top of the line. If I had to reread any other book, yeah. A priority on your 2025 TBR. Fantastic Land. Y'all will not pull me into 2026 without me reading this book. This is a gruesome story about, why was I about to say a playground? This is a gruesome story about a theme park that has been washed away by a hurricane in Florida. Now, the hurricane does so much damage, the place becomes destitute. That's the word I'm looking for. The place becomes deserted, but not too deserted because there are people stranded in this theme park. They're kids, and these are not your average kids. These kids are forming tribes, and they're killing each other for food and resources at this theme park. This story is being told from different interviewers, perspectives, news clippings, and all the things. Some pictures went out on social media of heads being placed on sticks, bones being littered throughout gift shops. It's really, really dark. And I'm hearing there is no better audiobook out than this one. I had to get this book so I can do a little immersive reading and really get into it. Next question is an author you will be reading more from this year. Why am I reading the sentences like that? Sonora Williams and A.R. Torre. I like Sonora's books, but I have yet to read a book that I'm like, oh my God, 5 stars, you that girl. I'm hoping when I read this next month with Brandy's book club booked them busy with Brandy. Girl, that's a tongue twister. I'm hoping when I read this next month with them that this will be the one that be like, okay, you sold me, girl, you sold me. Now with A.R. Tour, this book was so crazy that I have to get more into her catalog. Now here's the thing, she only got her books on Audible as far as like audiobooks. Yes, I could buy the lady books and just read them without the audio, but I'm just like, girl, I want the audio because this audio was good. We gonna see, we have to work something out. I might have to show a little thigh, give a little tick, throw a little ass for Marcus to give me an Audible subscription. I don't know. There's no prostitution going on over here, but hey, if it helps, hey. Okay, so the next question says, a new genre or trope you want to read this year. And just like most of you, I have gotten into some fantasy this year. Y'all keep trying to get me to read Fourth Wing. Somebody told me to pick up a Sarah J. Maas book. But I'm still reading The First Family, which is like an urban hood fantasy. I like it. It's cool. I'm on page 300 or something, and I'm like, okay, wrap this shit up, but it's good. So yeah, fantasy. That's the answer. A popular book you want to read. This Cursed House by Dale Sedin. Now, Dale Sedin, girl, I really picked this up because I saw the cities Chicago and New Orleans in the synopsis, and everybody was ranting and raving about this book. I don't really know what this book is about. All I saw was a black lady on the cover, a black author in the back, Chicago and New Orleans right here, and I was sold. Don't ask me what this book is about. I'm assuming it's about a cursed house. That's all I got on that. A book on your TBR that you probably won't read this year. Love and Other Lies by Ben McPherson. I got this from the Dollar Tree. The synopsis sounded really, really good. Honestly, I probably won't get to this. What is this about? Cal and Elisa have the perfect relationship. They're still deeply in love after 17 years of marriage. They have 3 incredible children, and most importantly, they never lied to each other. But this golden couple's life is about to be ripped apart when their oldest daughter disappears during a summer camp shooting outside of Oslo, Norway. Cal believes his family is strong enough to weather this blow and hold out for hope for their daughter's return. But as they each deal with the tragedy in their own way, doubts creep in, and their younger daughter is definitely hiding something from her parents. Y'all think their younger daughter killed her older sister? That would be crazy. But yeah, I probably won't read that this year. I don't know. I'll probably just, I don't know. Yeah. A series that you want to read this year. That would have to be The Housemaid. Y'all, I'm number like 1,235 on Libby. By the time I get approved for that damn audiobook, I could have read this 3 different ways, upside down, in the bed, under the house, with the mouse, on the couch. I could have, in so many ways, different ways I could read this book before receiving it through Libby. I probably won't even get the audio till next year. I'm gonna leave it in my audio little Libby list just to see how long it takes them suckers to get me that damn audio. I'm really interested in starting this series. I actually opened it up and I read chapter 1 or read the first little couple pages, and I was like, oh, this is juicy. FBI kicking in a dough, somebody dead, what? I think that's how it went. Your auto-buy authors going into 2025. Absolutely, hands down, Tiffany D. Jackson and S.A. Cosby. They have books coming out this year that we're all excited for. NetGalley is playing with everybody's top, not approving nothing. We're gonna move on. A book to show adaptation you're excited about. And, you know, I don't watch much TV, but I am excited for season 2 of Cross, and I think it's on Prime, but there's no official release date, but the people on the internet is saying it should come out like around November of this year. I'm hoping that's the case. I hope that man who played Cross is somewhere in his trailer eating, getting a little breaky break before he has to get back on set, because we need some more episodes. The first one was really, really good, so I can't wait for that to come back. A sequel you are anticipating: The Perfect Divorce. The Perfect Divorce. I have not read the synopsis for that. I don't even know if it's a follow-up to The Perfect Marriage. All I know is Geneva Rose knows how to promote the hell out of a book. Have you seen her Instagram? That lady is hella funny. Bookish things you are leaving in 2024. One thing that I have left behind is listening to audiobooks on 2x speed. Cause what the hell are y'all even saying? Yeah, you can understand it if you really are paying attention.
But I realized that I can't really remember much of what a book is talking about
when it's moving that damn fast.
So I won't be doing that this year. I might do a little 1.85 or something. you know what I'm saying? A little 1.75. Something a little light, nothing major. What to expect from this account? You can expect a cute face, slim waist, and a big... No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You can expect a good laugh. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. I mean, you gonna get a book record too, you know, but I feel like my account is a lot different from other people's accounts, and sometimes it bothers me, I'm not gonna lie, being just a little different, because when I do click on other people's accounts, everybody's so calm, so peaceful, everything is so serene. You're reading, you're talking about your books, you know, you're going over synopsis, and everything is just so calm. And then I go and edit my ratchet ass video, and I'm like, I am on here acting a fool. What if they don't like me? I be in my head too much, y'all. But yeah, you can expect a good laugh in a book or two. That's all I got. I can't offer y'all much. That's it. I'm not willing to do nothing else. I'm not willing to do nothing else. That's all I got. I don't know if it's good enough, but that's all I got. How has your reading taste evolved? So recently I decided that when I'm going into a book, all the books that I start off reading start off as 5 stars. That way it keeps the negative thoughts out my brain, because I'm just like, oh, I'm just ready to get over this. This is dragging. This is becoming too much. This is boring. Immediately you're going to start off with 5 stars. Now, once we reach that 30%, 40%, 50% mark, that's when I start taking off stars. I'm like, okay, this is whatever it is, I'm deducting a star. Okay, this is staying consistent. We can keep it at this 4-star mark. Okay, what is going on? We're at 60%, 3 stars. You know, I just start bringing it down little by little. I might even do a 1/2 star, who knows? But yeah, that's the only thing that has evolved. Other than me not listening to anybody on BookTok and the books that they're recommending, that's it. That's it. Booktubers that inspire you. Now, I'm going to be honest. I do not be on YouTube like that. So, when I actually sit down to watch somebody's channel, it's because I really mess with them. I really rock with them. So if you see me in your comments, it's because I really rock with you. Now, if you don't see me in your comments, that don't mean I don't rock with you. It just means I don't be on YouTube like that. So I don't really have too many booktubers that I'm just like, oh, I watched their channel and I love them. I got 3 kids, a dog with ADHD, a husband who is a picky eater, and a whole lot of other gang shit going on. I don't have time to be on YouTube all the time scouring the internet for the best booktubers there is, or whoever was. I just don't. So yeah, shout out to Shalita Renee for this tag. I love you, Bookie. You my sis, like you said. Sisters for life. Booktubers that inspire me, I'm gonna say Danny. She goes by Danny Reads on Instagram, but she's Danny here on Booktube. I love Danny's grind. I love how she's authentically herself. I love that she has built a platform that is strong based on who she is. Danny's just gonna be Danny every day, and she doesn't try to step into anybody else's lane. She just does her thing, and I really admire that about Danny. The next person is Bryn D. Now, Bryn is my boo. She is so supportive. If you guys follow Bryn, or if you've interacted with Bryn, you know she's very sweet. She's very kind. She's always gonna be in your comments uplifting you, and she's always gonna be the one cheering you on. I admire that about her so much, because coming into a space where you're new, it's scary. So having someone be like, hey sis, I see you and I see what you do and I like what you did there and I like this, you know, it's encouraging. So definitely Bryn D. Just off the energy alone. I have some other boos here on Booktube, but if we're talking about like Booktubers that, you know, I'm like, oh, this was a dope idea. I like this video. Kalela D. I like her videos. I like her commentary. She has a very soothing voice. I like her. And then there's another one. What's her name? Her name is Larry. I was like, don't she got a boy name? Those are the two that I really enjoy. I don't know these people, but I watch their videos and I enjoy their videos. I feel like me and Larry would be friends for real if I knew her in real life, because she just has that personality. She just gives everything as a joke to me vibes. So yeah, Larry, I like her. I will do better about being a better participant over here on Booktube. It's just a lot of y'all. It is a lot of y'all. My goodness. So this is the last question. Something you want to say to anyone wanting to start a Booktube channel. I would say don't be nervous. Ain't nobody in here but me. Just be yourself. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls trying to be like somebody else. Be yourself. Use what you got. Have fun. Don't look at the numbers. Just upload. Study what's gonna make your channel better. Always be looking at how you can improve. Promote yourself. Don't be afraid to post yourself on all social platforms. And ignore the fact that you only got 3 likes and 5 views. Ignore that shit. Be delusional. That's the advice. You gotta get on the camera and act like, hey, there are 5 million of you watching me right now. I don't care. I don't care what that number right there says. In my head, there are 5 million of you watching me right now. And that's the attitude you gotta have. You just gotta be a little delusional. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I ain't tagging nobody. It's April. But once again, shout out to Shalita Renee for this tag. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be another book tag. Yeah, so see y'all Wednesday. I might even do a little vloggy vlog. We'll see.